let's just bring you some breaking news this morning. Clubs in Italy are interested in signing Rasmus Højlund. AC Milan sporting director Iglitare said that Rasmus Højlund is a good option as they push to sign the striker in this window. But, Michael, they are not the only Italian club that are interested in Højlund.
Well, look, this is potentially good news for Manchester United because now we know that Napoli have identified Rasmus Højlund as a potential target after news yesterday of Romelu Lukaku's injury. Now, this is according to our colleagues in Italy. Now, Lukaku could be out for at least 3 months with a thigh problem. I cannot begin to imagine what Antonio Conte is now saying to the Napoli board. But there's a few things we know here now. One is that we didn't know all summer that Rasmus Højlund's future under Rúben Amorim. He did pretty well in pre-season, Rasmus Højlund. Yeah. However, doesn't seem to matter anymore. Didn't feature in their final pre-season game against Fiorentina. Didn't feature against Arsenal. So he is part of those players now who aren't required anymore. So now, is it a perfect time for Manchester United? They see interest from Napoli and, of course, from AC Milan. You do feel that he's heading back to Serie A, where we know he's done ever so well in the past.
Yeah, they do. They rate him there, don't they, in Italy? He wasn't part of the match day against Arsenal. I know he said before, I want to stay and fight for my place. But if you're in his position and you see that you're not involved in the match day squad in the first big game of the season, do you then start thinking, my time here might be up?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. I think him not being involved at all, not even off the bench, and not even involved in the match day squad, that kills your confidence, to be honest with you. I think the biggest thing for Højlund and Rúben Amorim and Manchester United is the conversation that is, and I think I would be very clear. It would depend on this conversation. If I'm Højlund, I'm going to the manager and say, listen, how much have you got planned for me this year? Am I on the bench? If I am, no problem. For me, I think Højlund stays there. If he has some kind of guarantee saying he's going to be involved. I wonder if the conversation has been, no, your kind of development. If I spend time with these 4 players around here every single day, am I going to be better in 6 months or a year's time? Yes. Is that going to be a better value than me going somewhere else and I'm maybe not as playing with the quality, high world-class level of these 4? Maybe your development is right there at Manchester United. And you've got to take the time and push because what that might bring is you raise your level to where they are and then you get in the team.
OK. Well, meanwhile, Roma are not giving up on a potential deal for Manchester United forward Jadon.
If that's the conversation, then he has to move on for sure. But for me, I think he's a young man, 22. I think he's got so much more to learn. I would do it at Manchester United. Because I think it's a great place right now with the quality players they've brought in. I think it's a perfect place for him to develop and continue his development.
He's not going to play very much.
The key is people sometimes, yes, you look at playing time, but if Cunha, Mbeumo, Bruno Fernandes, Šeško is coming, you've got great players every single day you're learning off. Because sometimes the value is, forget the playing time, the value is have 1 year maybe sometimes of, you've got to look at
Marcus Rashford's move to Barcelona and thinking, well, if he's going to Barcelona, maybe I can get a big move as well.
Understandably so, yeah. I mean, he's a quality player. We saw it at Borussia Dortmund and we've seen him that he can do it. And I think he's looking at it and thinking, okay, there's another couple of weeks left of the transfer window. What's the best club that I can go to? Roma, yes, maybe they might still come back in. That still might be a discussion. But Roma's a great club, by the way. So,
yeah.
I can see him there. So I think he's waiting.
According to Sky in Italy, Michael, yesterday we said that personal terms weren't an issue, but that Sancho wanted to explore other options other than Roma. So just bring us up to speed where we are with Sancho and what those possible options might be.
This is interesting because we're told that it had nothing to do with personal terms. So does he have another option? We know the Besiktas fans would love to have him. Didn't stay at Chelsea last season. Got the feeling that maybe Manchester United would consider that 20 million bid. We know there's absolutely no future under Rúben Amorim. So bit of a surprise, I've got to be honest with you, Matt, when I heard that he didn't want to join Roma, but the fact that they're not giving up, so maybe there's a bit more to this over the next few days.
Yeah, just a quick line from you on that, Rob. Do you think... OK, right, we'll wait and see how that pans out. We seem to be talking about Jadon Sancho a lot in these